Hi everyone, welcome to today's trade of the day, and for today's trade of the day I will be looking at the pound dollar. Right, so the pound dollar has a very interesting configuration. Okay, on the daily right now we see that it is very clearly in an uptrend, right? Price is just making higher lows, okay, and it's also making higher highs, right? So over here is really the key area that we want to focus on. Okay, so price has also made a higher low. Now just remember, this is a higher low on the daily compared to the previous low, right? So what we can expect price to do is actually push higher and make a higher high. Okay, however, some of you will actually be misled if you actually go down to the 1 hour. Okay, looking at the market structure here, you guys will think that, oh, we are in a very bearish trend, right? With price making lower lows and lower highs. Okay, but do not be fooled, alright? We don't want to miss the forest for the trees. We really want to always trade in line with the bigger picture. So we're going to look for opportunities to go long. And in fact, if we were to look over here, right, price has actually made a higher low. Okay, so I also want to show that, you know, if you draw a trend line like that, okay, you can see very clearly that this descending trend line, which was once a resistance, okay, now becomes a support. When price breaks out, retest it, there's a trend line breakout pullback. Okay, so we can expect a bounce. And do a retracement of the last low to high. Okay, and we see clearly that price is actually testing the 76.40 level. Right, so we can expect price to come back to this level. Okay, price, there are two things that price can do. Price can either come back to this level and then after that do a bounce higher, or price can break out of this level and push higher. Alright, so I'll do a retracement of the last push down as well, high to low, and open all Fibonacci ratios. And we see that price is actually flirting around the 23.6 area. So what I'll prefer to do right now is I'll prefer to have my entry, a buy stop, okay, above this level. And my target, right, will be the last swing high at least. Okay, my intraday target will be the last swing high at least, with this as my take profit. Now of course, finally, you know, I would have my last swing low, the recent swing low over here, as a stop loss. Okay, but I don't want to put it here, right? The idea is that the stop loss is the level which we know for sure we are wrong. So I want to put it, I want to back it up quite a fair bit down. Okay, the reason for this, let me just put this as stop loss first. Now the reason for this is when price actually comes down to this area, okay, it would have broken below, right, the what do you call that, the trend line. Okay, it will have broken below the trend line. We have reintegrated the trend line, and it would probably match around the same low as the previous low. Okay, so then telling us that, you know, market structure internals has changed. Alright, so this is really not the best risk reward, okay, but a breakout above this buy entry, this 23.6, will give better confluence as well. So last but not least, we can look at stochastics indicator, and we see that this indicator is holding very nicely above support. Every time the stochastics indicator comes down to this support level, we see price doing a very nice bounce. Right, a bounce here and a bounce here, and more recently a bounce here as well. So we can expect price to do another push up. Alright, so thanks everyone for tuning in to today's trade of the day. Wish you guys all the best. Trade safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys again. Thank you.